Thank you all so much for coming to our Tejano virtual event today. We're going to have a great presentation for you today. We're going to be learning about the EPCC Campus Closet and also about the Texas Mentors. For attending today's workshop, you will have the opportunity to earn Tejano passport points. So during the workshop, you'll see that in the chat box, I'm going to be placing the code so that you'll be able to get points for attending today. And I'll share more about this program after the workshop. So please get comfortable, mute your mics, and if you have any questions, you can raise your hand, or down in the bottom, you can put them in the chat box. So Ms. Kaplowitz, whenever you're ready, you can get started.
Hi, thank you so much for that lovely introduction, Ms. Sanchez, and welcome to everyone on this Friday afternoon. My name is Karen Kaplowitz, and I am a part of the Campus Closet project. And this is a project that started about a year ago as part of the Leadership Academy, and we are offering free clothes for students, faculty, and staff. There's no strings attached, no questions asked, and I'm going to go through kind of a little bit of who we are and then talk about the different opportunities that we have available to everyone. So our mission for the Campus Closet program fosters a supportive and inclusive community by providing free clothing to students, faculty, and staff. We strive to alleviate financial burdens, promote sustainability by reusing goods, and ensure that all campus members can confidently and comfortably pursue their academic and professional goals. Our vision is to create a campus environment where every student and college employee can access the resources they need to thrive, regardless of their financial situation. We aim to be a leading model of generosity and sustainability, inspiring similar initiatives in other institutions. By empowering our community with essential items and promoting a culture of care and support, we envision a future where no one on our campus faces barriers to succeed due to a lack of necessities. So we are pretty self-sufficient. We have our core team, which includes myself and 3 other members, Miss Yvette Loya, Brenda Campos, and Alicia Carrillo. And then we also have many volunteers who help, and I'll give you the information about volunteers in just a moment, because there are lots of opportunities to help with this project. And then we do get support from Campus Life. We were recently assigned, so we are part of the Campus Life, I can't think of the word, the Campus Life. Anyway, but we do need and love our volunteers. So I will give you all that information in just a little bit. What we do, how we get our clothing is we receive clean, gently used items, and we will accept any style, any size, any season, any occasion. I've seen things from just athletic wear, t-shirts, shorts, to jeans and some suits. We'll get men's suits. I've even seen gowns for women, like, a gown that you would wear to a formal event, and everything in between. So we don't discriminate on style, size, season, or occasion, and we will accept men's, women's, and children's clothing items. More specifically, here's a list that kind of highlights what we do look for. These are things that will help our students and staff and faculty, especially the women's and men's suits, or the more dressier items. We've heard from students that they start a new job and they didn't have any formal clothes to wear, and they came and they received stuff that they could wear for their new position. Same thing with items for the colder months. Those are also very helpful. Shoes, if they're in good condition. And of course, we do also accept children's items, anything, from an infant on up. Again, we don't discriminate against size, style, occasion, anything like that. We are also now accepting the graduation regalia in black, and we're also accepting scrubs. So this is mostly for our students at the Rio Grande campus, and that's going to be our next event. We'll be at the Rio Grande campus, and we have a lot of nursing students and other health programs at that campus. So if you need to go through your closet and clean out, that's actually what I'm doing today. Not necessarily clothes, but just in general, I'm kind of going through stuff and getting rid of. Um, we would love to accept your items. Some of the unacceptable items, nothing that's, an undergarment, underwear, bras, those sorts of things. Please do not send those. Bathing suits unless they're brand new and have, the that sticky thing on the inside. This is just for the safety of the people that are receiving it. Same thing with socks. Unless they're brand new, we don't accept used socks. Anything that's dirty or holey, it has holes in it, or sometimes we get items that are, maybe it has a lot of animal hair. Um, it's just difficult to give these items away. So these are just some of the things that we don't accept. Anything, if a t-shirt has foul language, please none of that, or any household items. Sometimes we get a bag and I think they're just getting rid of stuff. While the household items might be very useful to people, we'd like to focus only on clothing. If you are hoping to donate, you can send your items through intercampus mail in a neatly sealed box. And all you need to do is you can attach a label to it that says Campus Closet ASCB. They will let us know when we receive a package, and we do have a storage cage, and so we'll just move it into there. If you have noticed in the community announcements, when the Campus Closet does promote that we're accepting donations, in that email, there's also a label that's already ready to go. All you need to do is print it and then just tape it onto the box. If that doesn't work for you, you can always call or email either Brenda Campos or Yvette Loya. Those are their extensions there. Brenda, I believe she's at, she just recently moved. I think she's at VV. Yvette Loya is at ASC. I'm all over. So if you also want to contact me, I have my contact information at the end. You can email me and we can arrange for a pickup. We would be happy to do that. Otherwise, you're welcome to send it in the intercampus mail. Our next event, we have what we call the giveaway events. Our goal is to go to a different campus each semester. And so we've had 2 at Valle Verde and 1 at Trans Mountain. This fall, we will be at Rio Grande. We have reserved the Little Temple for 3 days. It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, October 13th, 14th, and 15th. And on those days, that's when students, faculty, staff can come and shop our selection. We'll have everything on racks or on tables. We also try to have bags for people that have, more than 1 or 2 items. I should have included that in there, that if you want to donate bags, we would gladly accept, your old shopping bags. The hours are going to vary depending on who we have to run this. So it depends on our availability, the volunteers. So please check the announcements in the community affairs email for all the details for the specific times. But definitely this semester, or the semester coming up in fall, we will be at the Rio Grande campus on October 13th, 14th, and 15th. And those are the days where we're giving away all of the items. And we hope to see a lot of people. Our last event was at Trans Mountain, and we did the 3-day. That was the first time we did that. It was fantastic because we were able to reach more students that way. Instead of, in the past, we've only done 1 day. But I do like the 3-day much better. If anyone is looking to volunteer, if you're tenure track and you need a letter, this would be a good opportunity. You could get a letter for volunteering. We have different occasions where we should be having one coming up soon. They're usually on Saturdays, and this is the day where we start organizing the items. When we have an event, we usually start with 2,000 to 3,000 pounds of clothes, and getting that ready. We do need to start ahead of time, so we go through the items and we start organizing by size and by style. And so if that's something you're looking for, we usually do that on a Saturday at the ASC in the B building. We're usually there for 2 to 3 hours. So please just keep your eyes posted for the announcements in community affairs. Also on the days of the giveaways, we do ask for volunteers for that as well, to help with the events, to keep the clothes organized, just to kind of help run things. And those, the hours vary. If you can, at least give an hour of your time or more. We really love our volunteers. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. Here is my email address, KHOLST, that's my maiden name from when I went to college here many, many, many years ago. Email me and I can either add you to the Campus Closet teams. I do post opportunities there. We will also post in community affairs, but if you want to do a little bit more and get more involved, I can add you to that teams where there will be more opportunities posted there. So this is my email address. Feel free to email me. Or if you have other questions, or if you have a donation, just feel free to email me there. And here is everyone else's that's in our core team: Miss Yvette Loya, Miss Brenda Campos, Miss Alicia Carrillo, and then myself. You can reach out to any one of us and we will be able to answer your question, guide you in the right direction, whatever it is that you need. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you sorry. Thank you so much for this presentation. One of the things I didn't hear, and maybe I missed it, do you take children's clothes?
Yes, we do take children's clothes.
Okay, great.
It's not our main focus, and we do work closely with the student parent resource. They have the children's I forget what it's called, but we will work with them. We have a lot of faculty, staff, students that have either young children or brothers or sisters that could use those items. So yes, we take children's, babies, any age, men's, women's, you name it. We don't discriminate.
Great. Thank you so much. If anybody has any questions, of course, anybody have questions, you can go ahead and raise your hand or put it in the chat. But we thank you, Ms. Kaplowitz, for being with us today and for sharing all this great information on the campus closet.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to let everyone know about it, and hopefully we'll see you all at our next event at Rio Grande.
Thank you. So now we have a second presentation for you today. Today we're going to have Ms. Joyce Castillo, Bradley Bush, and Paulina Adame here to talk to you about the Texas Mentors. So whenever you all are ready, you can begin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Sanchez. I'm here with Joyce and Paulina. My name is Bradley Bush, and we're with the EPCC College Readiness Department. Today, we'll be discussing our early outreach to children of younger ages and the impact that it can have on them.
Hello everyone, we are the College Readiness Department. Our mission is to help students and families understand what college is, how it works, and how they can get there without fear or confusion.
All right, so how do we do this? One of the most important roles is working with elementary and middle school students and introducing them to the idea of attending college at an earlier age. We visit schools to talk about what college is, what they can study, and what kind of careers it can lead to. We do this via presentations, PowerPoint presentations, kind of like these, but in person. We use stories, interactive activities, and direct conversations to get students engaged and curious. By connecting learning to real life goals, we help students see that staying in school and working hard pays off. We also help them understand that college doesn't just mean you're going to go into debt, but you can also get opportunities, more freedom, and more choices.
We also help with financial. We explain the types of financial aid available and walks families through options like FAFSA, scholarships, and grants. We provide hands-on support during events to complete applications and answer questions in real time. Our goal is to show that financial aid isn't a mystery. It's a tool that opens doors.
We also support other departments at EPCC, for instance, assisting recruitment department during Operation College Bound events and high school visits. Um, During these, we help seniors complete their enrollment process. We also collaborate with financial aid during FAFSA nights. We guide students and families through the application process for that at studentaid.gov. We help student services by assisting students with a variety of tasks from submitting documents to understanding the registration process. We're connectors, so we want to make sure that no student falls through the cracks and that everyone's covered.
The college isn't just for students, includes families, schools, and the community. Our impact so far is increased awareness about college in early grades, helping students build goals from a young age. Direct support from hundreds of students and families across EPCC campuses. Stronger collaborations between departments, creating smoother experiences for everyone.
So looking ahead to the future, we're trying to expand outreach efforts, especially in elementary and middle schools. We would also like to deepen our partnerships with the school districts and the community organizations. And we would also like to explore new tools and virtual engagement strategies so that we can reach more families and more future students. So now I'll open the floor. If anyone has questions, you can direct them to either myself, Paulina, or Joyce.
So I have a question. How do you identify the schools? Is that a partnership that we have here at EPCC already, or do you go and actively seek out schools?
So we actually do both. We receive emails from schools, counselors, for us to go and present to their students, but we also do visit schools and stay in contact with them, trying to see a schedule throughout the year. We also have adopted schools. This were adopted by President Serrata. We work with those more closely, so we're trying to deepen our connections with them and probably adopt more schools in the future. I also did want to mention, if anyone's interested, we do have jobs available for this starting fall. We have 10 positions open. If you know anyone who wants to apply for a job or is looking currently for a job, we are also doing that right now. Any other questions?
So you mentioned jobs. Are those for work studies or STS, or are they just in general employment?
So right now we have 10 positions open for work studies. They can transition into part-timers in the future.
That's great. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions? It's really great. I didn't know that you all were going out and doing this. This is really awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all so much, and thank you for your presentation. And thank you all for coming today. It's been a great session. We've had our great presenters, Ms. Kaplowitz, Ms. Castillo, Mr. Bush, and Paulina Adame for a great presentation for today. And I'd also like to thank all of you coming out for the Tejano virtual event workshops today. If you see in your chat box, I did put up the link so that you can get Tejano passport points for the campus closet and Interns for Texas Mentors. You'll see that in your chat. You can go ahead and click on that link and it will guide you to sign in, and you'll get points for attending today. When you attend EPCC events, you have the opportunity to earn these Tejano points so that you can earn a medallion for your graduation. And so next Friday, we're going to have a presentation by our EPCC forensics teams from our speech department at 1 o'clock at this same link. So I hope you all can join us, and I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you all for coming, and thank you all to our presenters.
Thank you.
Thank you.